So here we go. I'm not going to waste any time. I'm not going to stumble and stammer and do all this crazy intro like I'm doing now, but it's time for Nintendo Talk.
Glorious. No, I won't give in. I won't give in till I'm victorious. And I will defend. I will defend.
What is up, everybody? Bobby here, the Nintendo Guru. It's time for the breakdown. Every week, Monday through Friday, every day in between, I take 5 to 10 minutes to take the top Nintendo stories of the day, to talk about them, discuss them, break them down, give my opinions on them. So,
here we go.
So as we all know, today was the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Direct that Nintendo put out. It's basically showcasing what Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is going to be. So some things that came out about it, the standout things, like they went through the basics again, showing you how to fight the different worlds, the different characters. They actually showed a trailer, which is kind of surprising. The biggest thing I think that came out of that trailer was Day 1 launch date. There is going to be a DLC update that will allow you to play the game with Japanese language, English subtitles. This is kind of exciting news. This is kind of big. There's a lot of fans out there that like that type of game that are kind of getting more into it. Ever since Zelda Breath of the Wild, it's kind of been a thing. And Nintendo seems to be doing this thing over and over again and saying, you know what, we're going to give it to you. This is what we're going to do. This is how it's going to be. And this is how it's going to come at you. So this is kind of exciting. Pretty cool. Let's not be surprised at all, but this game looks gorgeous. Everything that I saw today in this trailer, in this teaser, in this direct, just blew me out of the water. There was some amazing character design, some amazing footage, some fight scenes. Everything seemed to be well put together. I was extremely happy with everything that I saw in this game so far. I'm excited. I can't wait for more. There is going to be an expansion pass available. You can actually get the expansion pass now. I didn't take a look and see how much it will cost. I'm assuming it was about 20 bucks. Expansion pass has 5 packs that are going to come. There's going to be some weapons. There's going to be some outfits. There's going to be some storyline stuff. So it seems a lot of the same with what Nintendo is doing with their bigger games lately. Zelda's getting, we saw 2 packs. This is 5. We know Fire Emblem typically gets a bunch of packs when you buy the season pass and such. So we'll see how this all pans out as things move forward. I think the biggest shocker of it all, if I'm being honest, was the Breath of the Wild DLC that's coming. So on November 9th, we are going to get new DLC. This new DLC for Breath of the Wild will unlock Rex's costume, his outfit in Breath of the Wild. So you'll get to run around as Link as Rex in that outfit. Kind of cool to see that they're continuing this. They're doing this, but it's kind of cool to see they're doing cross between like a game like Breath of the Wild and Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Pretty exciting. I'm kind of curious if this is going to work the other way now. Will we get some Zelda things, some Zelda weapons perhaps? Kind of exciting. We'll see how it all pans out. The last bit of detail out of the Direct that came out was you can download this now. You can pre-order it, pre-download it. So this way, when the game launches December 1st, you have it and you're ready to go. Little tidbit, if I'm not mistaken, it's 13 gig. 13 gig for this. So all these third parties that are kind of playing this game, which we'll get into in a second, it's kind of interesting to see that Nintendo is putting out these big, massive games, and there are not that many gigs. Kind of exciting news. And I kind of like, especially when you consider on the Wii U, it was 15 gigs just for the patch in order to run the game properly for Xenoblade Chronicles X on the Wii U. This is kind of exciting news to see what they were able to do with this game. I hope for more, and I hope that we can get other game companies to follow suit as time moves on. WWE is coming to the Nintendo Switch. We all know this. But these third-party developers are playing this game, this numbers game. Rather than buying the bigger 32 gig cartridges off of Nintendo and perhaps charging the consumer a little bit more money, what they're doing is they're buying the 8 gig and then they're making the consumer, you and I, take the 24 gig and drop it on our hard drives or our SD cards or whatever we do. I'm kind of getting tired of it. I don't like this workaround gimmick that they're doing. WWE 2K18 is going to take advantage of this, where you're going to get the cart has 8 gigs on it, and then you're going to download 24 gig just in order to play this game. I understand they're trying to be cheap and they're trying to cut their costs, but why is it the cost of us? If you're going to basically hurt the consumer, then just do it. Just charge us more money for these games. Charge us $70 and just be done with it, or $80 or whatever it's going to be. But this is nonsense to think that like you're just eating up memory for no reason other than the fact that you don't want to go with a higher gig cartridge or buy more quantities of them to push out because you're nervous about what the Switch is going to do and what it's not going to do. I understand it's a business. You're trying to cut costs and cut corners the best you can, but at the end of the day, it's just to me, it's a slap in the face to the consumer that's already shelling out all this money for the console and the memory cards, and then you want to eat up our memory on frivolous things like this. You just push it. Basically, it's just pushing people to go and buy digital. What's the incentive to buy cartridge at that point? If I'm going to buy this game, I might as well just eat up all 32 gigs and just go this way rather than keep 8 gig on the cart. Who cares? You're not doing me any favors. At least do 50-50. Let's meet in the middle. You know what I mean? Buy the 16, make us download 16. But this is just the whole system, the whole setup is ridiculous. It's really getting out of control, and I'm starting to get fed up with it, honestly, and I'm hoping some of these third-party companies that are basically gimping the games and doing stuff like this, just go away. You know what I mean? Like, we have so much support from indie developers and good companies like Bethesda and such, which they're talking Doom, basically doing something, but Doom I'm not too upset about because the single-player campaign is on the cart. If you want to do multiplayer, that you have to download. So that's not that bad compared to this. This is just, you've chopped it in half and done your thing, and we'll see how it all goes out and how it all works out, but it's going to be interesting to see how the future pans out with all this stuff. Rocket League goodness, we got the trailer today, and it is gorgeous. The game looks and runs smoothly, beautiful. I cannot wait till next week. This game launches next week. I urge anybody that's a supporter of mine that follows my content and all that, please get out there, buy Rocket League. We're going to have Rocket League nights just like Splatoon 2, where we were all playing together in the community. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to jump in. We're going to have the Discord chat going for those that want to chat. I'm going to be streaming it. It's going to be exciting, man. I cannot wait for this game to hit the Nintendo Switch. Plus the excitement of, hey, man, if you own it on the Xbox One, you don't have to download it again, or you have it on PC, we can still play together. You don't have to buy it on the Switch. I'm excited because I'll be able to play it, stream it easily, comfortably, and be able to play with my friends that own an Xbox One and all that stuff. So it's exciting times. It's really awesome. We get a couple exclusive carts, or, you know, cars, we'll call them. We get the Metroid one, we get the Mario Luigi one. I'm excited. I can't wait for more of this. I'm telling you right now, day one, I'm buying a bunch of different cars. I'm buying the DeLorean. I'm buying the Batman one. I'm going ballistic. I'm just gonna give them so much money. It's not even funny. Like, whatever's free, I'm gonna take it. I'm just gonna buy a bunch of cars because this is exciting. This is such a community-based game, and it's so cool to see that A, it's coming, but B, that they're doing the fan service and they're doing this right. So I'm excited. I can't wait. So that is all. Thank you guys for watching today's Nintendo Talk. Hope you like the new setup. I'm going to try to push to do more stuff here and keep the other setup strictly for podcasting. We'll see how this works out. Fingers crossed it goes smoothly. I just hope it doesn't add a lot of editing time, which it potentially could with the green screen back here, but we'll see. Hopefully it'll work out better and we'll do a little different things. This is my way to combat Nintendo. I can throw pictures up here and they won't copyright strike it, so that's a good thing. And then people that let me do videos, like you see Rocket League, I'll put the video footage over top of it and we'll just go that route. Be better. It'll be better. Make us better, right? So that is all. Thank you guys. If you liked the video, please click the like button, share it with your friends. If you're not a subscriber, please, what are you waiting for? Subscribe, man. I need the help. Please, hook a brother up. Do a little love sub action, whatever. Follow me Instagram, Twitter, @Nintendo Gurus. That is all. Peace out, Preston.